Let's see. Number 1, Atari 2... Have I used this? I don't think I have used this. No. Actually, I might have used some of these at, like, video game conventions, but I don't think I have enough experience to, like, say. Famicom. Okay, here we're getting to the good stuff, okay? Famicom. I mean, it's so... I remember playing the... Well, I guess... Can I say they're the same? Famicom and NES? Yeah, I guess I would say so. I think they're pretty much identical, right? It's only, like, the aesthetics are different. Super Famicom, well, I guess B, I would say. I mean, the thing is that NES, the Famicom, it's not horrible, but I feel like over time your hands start to, like, hurt the more that you use them, right? Virtual Boy, F. I have played the Virtual Boy. Everything associated with the Virtual Boy is F. And I think maybe I am being unfair to the controller, judging by the screen giving you, like, nausea. But no, I can only identify this with pure, horrible nausea. Feeling horrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Awful. No, I was not one of the seizure victims, but I was one of those getting sick from Mario Tennis or whatever. There's like a red ball coming at me in 3D and I want to vomit. Thanks, Mario. Nintendo 64. Okay, this is actually really tough. I mean, you could argue it's technically, like, worse than... You could argue the N64 should be in D. Right? I don't know. No, there's something to be said about the variety of the N64 controller. Like, playing Kirby is not the same as playing, like, Star Fox. Ocarina is not the same as playing Mario. You know what? I'm giving it a lot of credit right now. A. There's a lot of variety to the N64 controller. You can play in many different ways. And that's kind of the charm, I feel like. I mean, these are fine. A, yeah, I guess there's too much. Oh man, it is genuinely a bad controller, but there's also so much to be said about. It's kind of like good in variety with what you can do with it. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Are people getting tired of the monkey music? Now we can keep it a little bit more. GameCube, I never tried the Wavebird, I don't think. It's pretty much the same, but no, I don't like it. GameCube, I think GameCube might be S tier. Yeah, I think GameCube might be, like, one of my favorite ones, and maybe that is also purely by, like, aesthetic. I don't know. You don't like the GameCube controller? Isn't it awesome? Like, I like the feelings of the buttons of the controller and, like, how different they are. You can kind of feel it out, right? I heart GameCube analog stick notches. Yeah. I mean, there's something to be said about, like, how different each button feels. Yeah, I think it would be improper to put it anywhere else. I don't know. Wiimote? Where should I put you? Where do I put the Wiimote? I mean... D? Can I put it... Would people be upset if I put it in D? I kind of hate the Wiimote. Yeah, you know what? Fuck the Wiimote. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I fucking hate the Wiimote. I'm not a fan. It sucks. It sucks. Sounds about right. Okay, someone agrees with me. That's good enough. I think I did try the classic controller, but really long time ago. I don't think enough to really judge it. I'm pretty sure I've tried it. Classic, no, I did not try the Pro Controller. Maybe my Wii experience would have completely changed if I had the Pro Controller. I mean, that's kind of what I feel already about the Switch, right? Like, I have a Switch Pro Controller, and I feel like if I only had the Joy-Cons, I probably would have felt, I don't know, worse about the Switch. I think the Pro Controller has added a lot to the experience. Wii Balance Board, Did I use this? I think not enough to judge it. I definitely have used this, but not enough. Wii U never... Actually, I think I maybe have tried it at a store, and I did not like it, but not enough to try it. Wii era is when Nintendo finally realized that the D-pad didn't need to be bad. Man, I mean, they made something worse. They realized that. And they were like, let's make something worse than the D-pad. Wii U Pro Controller, never tried it. Joy-Con... Oh, man. Will people get angry if I put it in A? Because I think a lot of... I have no clue what people think about a Joy-Con, actually. But I think... Here's what I would say about it. I really like the system for the Joy-Con and how accessible it is. You can do so much with the Joy-Con. It really is the Wiimote, but perfected, right? It feels comfortable to hold. Maybe not when you're like playing Mario Kart or something like that, but it's very easy to be like, hey, do you want to play Mario Kart? I don't have anything but the Joy-Con, and that's fine, right? You can be a bit less like, I don't know, you can be affordable if you have a Joy-Cons. When I had a Switch Lite, I felt like I was going to crush it with my bare hands. Okay, I never had the Switch Lite. I was kind of thinking of getting one, but it's like, at this point, it's like, might as well get a Switch 2 and then just, like, use my original Switch 1 as my Lite. Switch era is when Nintendo realized the D-pad was irrelevant to most people. Oh, man. Yeah, I think Joy-Con is A. I haven't really tried the Switch 2 Joy-Con. I do wonder, is that, like, gonna be, like, different? Lite's just the Switch with no detachable Joy-Cons. I think maybe I would not enjoy this. The Lite. Like, I kind of like the idea of having, like, a more portable Switch, right? Like, single Joy-Con, this is where I would go down to C. Where we're kind of at the level of the Famicom all of a sudden. It's not really that bad to hold, like, a Joy-Con, but it's just, like... I guess it's, like, the experience of, like, playing a modern game like this is a bit off. Switch Pro... Yeah, I might put this in S, actually. I think that's, like, the best, my favorite controller. Joy-Con 2, have not tried. I'm very curious. I imagine it's probably just the same, right? Could be a difference. There could be, like, a feel difference, right? Single Joy-Con 2, not tried. Joy-Con 2 mouse mode, not tried. I did... man, can I judge this? All I did with... all I did with this was play Bonanza on it for, like, 10 minutes. Is that enough to judge the entire controller? Because I would put it in S. And I know, I think I have to, like, hold back. So a GameCube controller is equivalent to the Switch Pro controller? I mean, kind of, yeah, kind of. I feel as if, like, you use them for different reasons, right? And you have to bear in mind, like, different things, like, with the games and all that. No, maybe, yeah, I think it is the same tier. But, man, yeah, it's the same tier. It's just different uses for the games, different uses for why you play them, different feels. TurboGrafx, not Neo Geo. I have tried this, but not enough. And same with that, not this one. CDI, I have tried that. F, awful. I mean, it's like playing a game on a remote control. No. Not enough on that. Not enough on that. PS1, I feel... No Quest controls. Does it not have that? That is kind of surprising. PlayStation 1... It's kind of good. I mean, it's up there with, like, the N64 controller, I would say. Like, it's very aesthetic. It has a certain... I don't know. It has a certain feel to it. It's kind of, like, weirdly enjoyable without the, like, analog sticks, I feel like. Dual analog, kind of, yeah, same tier. A DualShock. Yeah, I did have that. I had both of these, actually. PS2, I mean, it's kind of in the same... I feel like all the PlayStation controllers are kind of just the same, aren't they? PS3, I mean, now you're starting to piss me off, PlayStation, because you're all the same. They've not changed the controller at all. PS4, not tried. I did try this. I don't know. C, I think. PS5, never tried, actually. I kind of skipped out on PS4, PS5 completely. Sega Master System, no. Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, D, I guess, maybe. And D... I don't think I've tried the North American version. Japanese, no. Aw, oh, man, Dreamcast. You know what? I might put this in B. There was something about the Dreamcast controller where, like, it felt powerful to hold it. Machi stopped trying PS controller right before they got perfected. I don't know. I think I had a dream the other day about, like, just, like, getting a PlayStation and being, like, so happy. And I think the dream was just, like, I got a PlayStation 5. But then all I did was play, like, Ape Escape on it. Like, the PS1 game on my brand new PlayStation. But I was happy with it, and I was just like, yeah, this is awesome. I'm finally happy and satisfied with life. And I feel like that's, like, that could become reality someday. Yeah, I feel like the Dreamcast was, like, it's pretty comfortable. Honestly, it might go A, but I don't know, it was kind of weighty. But I didn't really mind the weight, but the weight, I don't know, the weight felt like part of the charm. I'll put it on the highest in B, actually. Freaking Ouya. No, I have tried this controller. I mean, it's just a controller in the most basic sense, right? And it's not good. It's like if you made something purely to make money. I don't know. It's not good. Steam controller, I just did not like it. Is it the same as a Wiimote? Man, yeah, it is. I backed Ouya on Kickstarter. I felt so dirty. Can I ban Realtime real quick? Hold on. Google State. No, wait. I have tried this one also. Google Stadia. D. I feel it's basically the Ouya, but it looks 1% better. Cibo. I have no clue what the fuck Cibo is. Cibo? Oh, it's the discontinued home entertainment from Cibo Incorporated, of course. Right. Oh, yeah, Cibo Inc. Remind me about Cibo Inc. Cibo. It was designed for Brazil, Mexico, India, and China. The Cibo system. Yeah, we know Cibo. We love it. Can't get the Cibo Boomerang. Hold on. Hold on. I want to look at this. Is this like a Wii? What is this? Is this... Are these Miis? Are these the Cibo Miis? Are these Z's? Released for a Brazilian market. What the fuck? No way! Okay, that's not how I thought you would control it. It's like a steering wheel, but a boomerang? What the fuck? Look at this. It's like the... Oh yeah, Cibo Mario Kart. We all remember that. What? I'm placing this on F, and I've not even used it. This is a rare Matthias goes out of his way to place something on F, even though he has not used it. I'll do this only for the Cibo Boomerang. Evercade, no. OnLive, no. Xbox Duke, D. I did not like it. It was huge. It was like too big for your hands. Hey, Robinstein. I mean, hello, hey, oh my god. Ray Robinstein, hello. Hey, show me where you put the GameCube controller. Okay, yeah, we agree. We're in agreement. Okay, cool. Xbox Duke, it was too big. I think they perfected it with the 360 one. This one. No, wait, that's not the one. This one. I don't know, actually. Now that this is not the one I have currently. No, it's not very good either, is it? What happened here? See, I have this one for my PC. It's fine. It's pretty good. B. You will be spared for another day. Okay. I'm good. S. Not used. Not used. Connect. No, I've not used this. No, I never used to Connect. Nope. Alright, now that I'm looking at this, do I want to, like, rearrange anything? Yeah, Joy-Con should be ahead of the PS1. Analog. I feel kind of weird for putting the PS1 without DualShock and dual analog ahead of the PS2. There's something about the feel of the PS1 controller that's like, it feels really good. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Should I change my mind? You will be executed. Is this about the Wii? For putting Google Stadia controller value. Oh, I thought maybe you loved a Wiimote. Google Stadia. No, it's just a basic controller. It feels like you buy like a basic controller from Amazon or something. You get that. I said it was like Ouya, but 1% better. That's the Google Stadia. Unsubbing. Oh my god. Okay, bye. Yeah, I guess this is it. Do I have extremely specific taste? I don't think so. It's like, it's kind of basic. But I do think there's something to be said about like aesthetic and feel and taking account into like what games you're playing. Like a GameCube controller would not work maybe on the PS2 and PS2 games, right? But for what it is on the GameCube, it's like pretty amazing. It's pretty great. SNES in B tier, shaking anger. Okay, Moo, I would like to hear your opinion if you would like to elaborate on the SNES controller. It has been a really long time since I used a SNES, but I do remember it being really comfortable. But I'm looking back at it now and I'm like, could it really be that comfortable? Could it really? Personally, I just don't understand why the Switch Pro is up there with it. I kind of went over this, but it's like, it's kind of different, right? Different kind of feel. It's super comfortable for big hands. Well, I do have the SNES controller coming in the mail in 3 days for the Switch. It won't be the same because it's like a new controller. It's an official SNES controller, but made for the Nintendo Switch, so you can like emulate SNES games and play with a SNES controller. It won't be the same, but I've probably changed my judgment when that arrives, right? The N64 controller is what I'm currently using on the Switch, the official Switch N64 controller, and it's very, like, they made it really, like, just like the original one, except for the joystick, right? They made it so you can't grind the joystick into dust. Like, the major design flaw of the original N64 controller is gone, as far as I can tell. So that's good. Do I miss it? Not really. I think that was a good improvement. I think they probably don't have to change the SNES controller that much for the Switch, right? It's technically not on par with the newer ones, but it's a very nice controller because of the form, I think. Yeah, I think there's something to that. I almost want to, like, change it up now. Do I want to do that? I think I'll come back to this when I get the SNES controller for the Switch. I think that's the closest I'll get to experience it again. Aw, man. Give DualShock 4 a try. How am I supposed to do that? Give it a try? I'll just order one in the mail and feel it out? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Am I that? No, I wouldn't buy a controller for a console I don't own. But I could totally imagine someone doing that. Someone has to have done that, right? You could use it for PC gaming, and they're very cheap. Okay, that's interesting. I'm becoming a controller head now. I'm becoming obsessed with video game controllers. This could be my next, like, fixation. I wonder if Cibo idea was to be like Weibo, but with C, because, oh, that would kind of make sense. I can kind of see the logic. Where would you put mouse and keyboard if it was an option? That is a good question. I mean, it would have to be S, right? But would it? Would it? No, I feel like that would be me being a Nintendo shill, putting the GameCube controller and Switch controller over keyboard and mouse, right? Maybe I wouldn't actually, now that I think about it. Can you add your own thing? Oh, yeah, you can. I have nothing. What can I use instead for keyboard? Okay, so this is a picture of Miyamoto. He will represent the keyboard. Maybe not. He'll just be here, actually. He'll just be here smiling. Okay, this monkey will be the keyboard. Mario. So true. Miyamoto. Up here. Monkey. I feel like a moron for putting keyboard in A. Yeah, actually I would, now that I think about it. And here's my logic. Keyboard and mouse is hugely varied, right? You can buy a really bad keyboard or a really bad mouse, and that will affect things. These are consistent. Yeah, I'll put it in an A. It depends so much on, like, everything else, right? Your budget and, like, what brand. Yeah. Good point. If we aren't talking about controller type, yeah. Keyboard is very dependent. Right now I have a keyboard without a numpad, and I don't know if I regret that. I feel like it's more... I can move it around easier, so maybe not. I don't regret it, but it's different, right? It's not as accessible. That's enough monkey music. Later.